You know when motherfuckers be like, you can't you need to learn how to be in a room with people that have different opinions than you. You need to learn to get comfortable being in a room with people that have different opinions than you. That is some of the most privileged ass shit, to be honest. Some of those privileged ass shit. Me growing up with a fucking Uncle Ruckus ass father and being in fucking white spaces, white ass spaces run by white men. That was something that was so prevalent all the time. They're like, you need to learn how to be in rooms with people that have different opinions than you. And mostly white men say this, which is no wonder, because white men are at the top of the fucking food chain. They can look at literally the rest of us and all the issues that are affecting us objectively, because so many of those things don't fucking apply to them, don't affect them, don't affect their body, don't affect their safety, don't affect their autonomy, don't affect their mental health. So they're able to look at all this shit objectively and be like, oh well, you know, they can use the rest of our suffering as a tennis ball to just hit back and forth for sport, and then walk away like, oh well, love 30, agree to disagree. While the rest of us who are actually going through the issues that they get to talk about in these rooms with other white men or other people that have different views than them, we just continue to just go fucking through those issues. No, fuck you. I'm actually gonna find my own echo chamber, actually. Thank you so very much. Like, we've been guilted out of finding safe spaces for ourselves because of this fear of being criticized for being in an echo chamber. Well, you know what? See, me as a black woman, when I have to, first of all, me as a black woman just existing in this country, I've had to be in rooms with people that have different opinions than me all the time. And more often than not, those opinions have a lot to do with what I'm allowed to do, to say, to be, because I am a woman and because I am black. Okay, those opinions, those differences in opinions literally have to do with, are you enough of a human being to do XYZ? Do you have rights as a human to do XYZ? Those are the different opinions. And believe it or not, that me having to debate the validity of my humanity is not great for my mental health. It's not great for my mental health, and I would even argue it's not fucking moral. That's not an option for me. And I'm not going to be bullied. I'm not going to be bullied into walking into these spaces where I'm going to continue to be invalidated. There are things we can disagree on for sure. Okay? You know what the things that we can disagree on? Is Marvel better than DC? It is. Is Iron Man better than Batman? He is. We can debate that all fucking day. We can debate, and will I take some of it personally? Yeah, a little bit, because I'm a fucking nerd. But you know what? That's something, those are things that are okay to disagree on. Whether or not I have the right to end a pregnancy that's going to fucking kill me, or just end the pregnancy at all at a certain point. Whether or not I should get to wear my hair in a work environment, whether or not people like me should be represented in media, when the conversations going around that are prevalent today are shit like replacement theory. That literally politicians talk about, that motherfuckers like Tucker Carlson talk about, that enable white people to go shoot up a supermarket full of black people because they're afraid that we're taking over like a fucking plague. It's it's giving mild, what's it called? Genocide. It's giving genocide. It's giving unsafe. No, you don't get to disagree with me about how I need to feel about me not being fucking safe in this country. Okay? When the opinions flying around are that we should not have stricter gun control, when a school full of babies just got shot up, babies. Elementary school kids, babies. If you're one of those people, fuck you, dude. I don't want to be in a fucking room with you. You are not a person that has valuable views towards the advancement of this society and of humankind. I don't want to be in a room with you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look for echo chambers. Now, I'm older now. You can't bam fucking boozle me. I'm going to look for echo chambers now. Because, and this is just my opinion, but as a human being, as a decent human being, I think that there are opinions that we should all fucking share in order to advance society forward. We should all fucking share some views, okay? There are just things that we as human beings should not be disagreeing on. And I guess it's your opinion whether I'm being closed-minded or not. But anyone who doesn't share those views that obviously somebody with human empathy should have, you're not welcome. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to debate you. Especially when I know that you are completely dedicated to not understanding me. Especially when I am telling you, when I am not going to sit here, I'm not going to fucking sit here with people, with podcast bros, with whomever, with fragile white women, whoever, whatever, with misogynoir niggas, whatever. I'm not going to sit here with you, tell you how the state of the world is impacting me, literally, physically, mentally, hurting me, keeping me in fucking bondage, and have you disagree with me. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking have you gaslight me for sport. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You want to talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier? You want to talk about, anime and shit? You want to talk about if One Piece is too long or if My Hero Academia is overhyped? I will come in and I will talk to you about that, and I will go back and forth and I will ping pong that shit with you. But you know what's not up for debate? You know what's not up for debate? The shit that matters. The shit that impacts me. The shit that makes me scared every fucking day when I wake up. And you should be listening to me more than anybody, people that look like me more than anybody, because Black women, we are on the bottom of the fucking food chain. We are going through it all. And then even more so, Black queer women are going through it all, going through the fucking worst. You should be listening to us. You should be listening to us more than anyone, because we see it all. We see all the fucked up shit. Whereas white men can look down and be objective about all this shit that's not impacting them. We're going through all this shit, and we can tell you from here, from this fucking vantage point, what it actually is. We have all the information, okay? We got all the intel. Because we are boots on the ground. We're literally the boots furthest on the fucking ground. All right? I'm not arguing with you. I am not arguing with you about the reality of my reality. I'm literally seeking out echo chambers. Okay? I don't want to be in a room with you. If you can see what just happened to that elementary school, and still want to hang on to your fucking antiquated ideas, I don't want to be in a room with you. I don't want to be in a room with you if you don't believe I have rights to my own body. I don't want to be in a room with you if you're going to continue to verbally abuse me. I don't want to be in a room with you. I don't want to be in a room with you. I don't. It does absolutely nothing for me. It doesn't exercise my brain. It reawakens the trauma. And that's why it comes from a place of privilege, because you can use it to stretch your brain. Like Pilates for your fucking brain, right? To sharpen your debate skills. Play devil's advocate. Whatever the fuck. For fun, for fucking sport. You get to use the issues that are actually impacting others for sport. While we have to go through it, we don't have the privilege of being able to say agree to disagree and not walk away more damaged than we already came into the fucking room. And trust me, we came in already damaged. Just by virtue of who we are. I don't want to be in a room with you. I don't want to be in a room with you if you're a kind of person that cries woke every time a black person gets casted in something, or a woman, just a person of color in general. Every time Marvel casts a black person, like, it's wokeifying. Well, I think it was the creator Conscious Lee that said that, like, woke is now a dog whistle for get these niggas out of here. No niggas allowed. No Negroes allowed. It's now a dog whistle for that. Like, when your opinion is that I should just not even exist in a space. Why would I want to be why would I want to be in a room with you? Why would I want to debate the value of my humanity with you? And of course, everything is subjective, right? So everything that I'm saying, depending on where you're standing, could be completely closed-minded. And you're like, that's the wrong way to be. And you're a fucking snowflake. Well, call me a fucking snowflake then. Fuck it. I am a snowflake. Fuck it. I'm a snowflake. I'm delicate. I'm very delicate. I'm very fucking sensitive. I'm a PTSD veteran. I wake up depressed every single morning. I'm so sensitive. I am so fucking sensitive. Yeah, literally literally anything can set me off and make me have a bad day. Like, I am very, very sensitive. Fuck it. That's fine. But I don't care. That's the thing. Like, I don't care. You can't make me feel guilty about that shit anymore. You can't make me feel guilty about that anymore. Okay? You can't. But just know that I don't want to be in a room with you. As a matter of fact, I would like for there to be as little rooms filled with people like you talking, period. Because you're fucking us all up. Because you're what's wrong with the world. Because you're what's wrong with society. Because you're what's wrong with our country. And any human with empathy will agree with me. Is that arrogant? Maybe, but I don't care. That's the thing. I don't care. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're at the bottom of the fucking food chain. You go into your fucking Scarlet Witch phase and you don't fucking care, okay? That's what happens when you've been at the bottom your entire fucking life. And the things that people debate about actually happen to you. You think that the one person, or the one group of people with the most valid opinion would be the people to whom the shit is happening to. Not the fucking spectators. I tell you the fuck what. I don't want to be in a room with you. No. I don't have to learn to be in a room with you. And here's the ironic thing, is that all my life I've had to learn how to be in rooms with you. And I have been in rooms, and I've had to learn to shut up for my safety. I remember I disagreed with a white woman once at the Air Force Academy. She was a fucking teacher. I disagreed with her. You know what this bitch did? She back of the bust me. She back of the bust me. She put me in the back of the classroom. Motherfucking talked to my fucking sergeant. I'm like, all I did was challenge what the fuck you were saying. You couldn't handle being in a room with somebody with a different opinion than you. It's not even safe for me to be in a room with someone with a different opinion as me. And we was just talking about Plato, who was a fucking arrogant cunt, by the way. Changed my mind. It's not even safe for me to be in a room with people that have a different opinion than me. Period. Okay? Because some things are just not something that we should be disagreeing on. There's plenty of things that are totally okay to disagree on. You know, is Avatar an anime? Who was right in Civil War, Tony or Steve? Not the actual Civil War, you know, not North-South. That's a whole nother thing. But it's nuanced. Those are okay things to disagree on. But there's a whole bunch of things that are not okay to disagree on. And I don't mind that I am building an echo chamber of safeness around me. Because you cannot gaslight me anymore. I cannot be gaslit anymore about the reality of my reality and the reality of people that look like me and the reality of people even less privileged than me. You cannot gaslight me on that anymore. No, fuck a civil discussion. Fuck a agree to disagree. That's some fucking... Fucking agree to disagree. Fuck politeness. That's what it is, honestly. It's a way for everyone to continue being as shitty a human being as they are, and for us to be civil about it and be polite about it and not cause a ruckus, honestly. It's a way for people to be able to hold on to all of their fucking problematic views and stuff and still count those views as fucking valid. Agree to disagree, because everything is objective. Technically. Fucking cowards, man. You all. Fucking cowards. And some of those people, I think, that say agree, disagree, just don't have conviction to stand up for anything. Mostly because a lot of those people are people for whom these issues have no effect. And it's so much better to just be able to hover over the fucking situation and treat it as entertainment. And then just walk away. That's so nice. It's so nice. It must be nice. So nice of you to be able to just be able to walk away. It must be nice. It really must be nice. Because as much as I look in the mirror every day and I have grown to love what I see, and I'm like, God damn, I look good. I so many times have wished to walk away from being what I am. I don't get to do that. I don't get to have a yeah, you don't get to play ping pong. You don't get to play tennis with my fucking life and the issues that affect it. Fuck you. Fuck you and your agree to disagree. I'm going to go cuddle up in my echo chamber, in my safe space, with people that share my fucking values, that actually want to change the world and move it forward with my weighted blanket and my iced coffee and my mac and cheese and all my other comfort foods. I'm gonna go be a snowflake in my fucking echo chamber, and you can suck my fucking dick.